The teacher saw a little man standing inside a trash can on his first day at work. He walked over and asked with concern what happened. The man lowered his head and said, "The homeroom teacher said I'm too stupid, that I'm trash and trash belongs in the trash can." The man smiled and introduced himself. "I'm the new teacher, Mr. Clark." After a brief conversation, he suddenly asked, "Do you remember my name?" The man answered correctly, "See, you're actually pretty smart." That small gesture changed the man's life forever, and this seemingly ordinary man would later become one of the greatest teachers in American history. 3 years later, Clark turned a rural underperforming class into the top ranked in the entire district, only to suddenly resign and moved to the city to pursue a bigger educational dream. But reality hit him hard. Urban schools looked down on this country teacher. Then by chance he took over the worst class in all of New York, a group of the most troublesome problem students who had driven away 6 teachers in just half a year. On his first day, Clark faced open defiance from the students. Even his old car was vandalized with spray paint, but he didn't give up. Instead, he used a bizarre method. He placed 20 cartons of milk on the desk and promised that for every minute the students paid attention, he would drink 1 carton until he threw up. The students were instantly intrigued. They wanted to see this fool embarrass himself. Clark handed a glass jar to one student, instructing him to tap it every passing minute. As time ticked by, the milk on the desk dwindled while the knowledge on the blackboard grew, even prompting the first raised hand in class. The principal, witnessing this, called Clark into his office and scolded him. "I've given up on these trash, but don't let them affect the rest of the school." Clark immediately defended his students and made a bold bet with the principal, "I guarantee that every one of my students will pass the final exam." Afterward, he turned dry history lessons into rap songs, making students sing and dance along. He challenged himself to jump double rope, falling and getting back up repeatedly to teach perseverance. He lit candles and had each student share their hopes for the future. For a troubled student named Jack, he argued fiercely with the principal and even dug through trash to find him. After a domestic violence incident, to help Mila with homework, he personally went to her house to care for her younger siblings. Even when hospitalized, he recorded lessons to keep teaching. After final exams, the principal walked into the classroom holding a stack of report cards. The room fell into tense, hopeful silence.
This 6th grade class tested higher than any other class.
The classroom erupted in thunderous applause. The principal continued,
"You even tested higher than the honors class."
Cheers grew even louder. These so-called trash students had achieved the impossible in just half a year. This is a true story he proved with action. There are no bad students, only teachers who haven't found the right way to teach them.